Hi there, in today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to join Turnitin, how to create an account and join our class, and then some basics of how it works. We'll get into more detail later, so let's just get started here. Okay, so here we are on the class Moodle, and as you can see I'm logged in as a student, so this is how you should see the Moodle page. I'm going to scroll down here to get to the link for joining Turnitin. You can see here it has join Turnitin. It has a link. When you click on this link, it's going to open up a new tab on your browser, so you can easily get back to the course Moodle. Okay, if you don't have an account for Turnitin, you need to come over here and create an account. And it will ask you what kind of account you need. It might be student, and the first thing it's going to ask is for a class ID. Remember, the UB pays for Turnitin service, so you have to be enrolled in a course for the university to get an account. So let's go get that course ID. Back here it has the course ID. I'm just going to copy that and paste it into here. The next step is the enrollment key, and the enrollment key is listed right below that, and so let's go copy and paste that in. There we go. Okay, so now I have an enrollment key, and the next thing I need is my name. Remember to use the name that you are registered under, at least your first formal name. Please use your formal name and your last name that you're registered under. Some students have nicknames, but I can't always match it to my class list, and sometimes that could be a problem. Okay, so then it's going to ask my email. So I am going to just put in this, oh, I put my own name, look at that. I'm going to put my practice student name. So let me put that in, and then I will put her email in there. She has a Gmail account. And then it asks you to repeat it so that you know you wrote it properly, which is always good on a site. And then here we're going to do a password and security. So here you want to select a password that you use for your email, is the way I always do it, just so I have only one password that I need to remember for these sites. Okay, so I use the same password. It confirms your password. It's asking for a secret question. And so I'm just going to select one of these. And so here I'm going to go in. The next thing is the user agreement. You should go through this. And just to know that even though you submit your student work into Turnitin, you still retain copyright. And that doesn't diminish the rights to your work. All it does is put it in their database so it can compare it to others. And you can always remove your account when you finish, although it still will keep it in the database, I understand. But no one can look at that work unless they get permission, okay? So it's pretty well protected in there. And next you're going to say I'm not a robot and create your profile. Okay, it's saying I missed something. I might have forgot to let me just see what I'm missing here. Oh, okay. Oops, look at that. I made a mistake on the email. I forgot to put .com. Very good. So follow all those steps and then go in and create your account. Whoops, I missed something else while I was talking. It says it still doesn't match. Okay, Petra D, and it looks like it matches to me, but let me make sure that's right. Check that again. Let's see. And there it goes. Okay. I just needed to make sure it was all correct. Okay, and up here it's going to ask if I want to save my password. This is my home computer, and so I will say yes. Okay, so here we are at Turnitin. This is this is your home page. You can see you're on the home page, and so now you can click the name of the class to get into the class assignments. Okay, And remember, you'll only be putting in essays. You'll see here the only assignment that you have besides essays is an annotated bibliography. Okay, there might be some other assignments where you will be doing some peer reviews, these peer mark exercises, and those are the only things that you will be doing here in Turnitin. Okay, so once your class is set up, you can look in here. I don't use the grading feature, so I really won't have any grading in there. Sometimes I'll give you markups and send you back copies in here. And there's other things that you can do. But that's all you really need to do for Turnitin for now. Okay, so I'm going to close that up. That's to create an account and join. Now, if you already have an account, if you need to follow those instructions, you can end the video now. But if you already have an account, the only difference is that you will log in to your account, and you will then put your password in. Now let's pretend it's a different course. I'm already enrolled in that. Basically, you'll just go up here to enroll in a class. And then here is where you put the ID and the enrollment key and you'll submit it. And then it will add it to the list because you'll have old classes. The only difference is that on your list, you might have a list of completed classes and active classes, and you just want to stay with the active classes for our class, which is still running. Okay, if you have any questions, please let me know. Thanks.